back to the 70s.
Now here's Randolph. 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Trice. And here's Price for 3. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in. And that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Now here's Freak. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Freak's got his first points of the night. Trice kicks to Randall. Puts it up from 15. Good. He hits the jump shot.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
Edwards can't hit.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
They set the pick. Randolph kicks to Price. Passes to Trice. He tries for 3. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. Trice has got his first 3 points of the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now, here's Blair, defended by Harkless. That is good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. The Texas Longhorns have been building their basketball program over the years. They have been on the verge of greatness for a long time.
I think Texas in general is very decorated in its athletics program. I mean, still looking for their first college basketball championship on the men's side is what they're reaching for.
Smooth in at power forward. And it's Blair in at the point.
Wow. What a first half it's been thus far here for Freak. This is why so many think he'll be a star at the next level.
And you can take all the measurements and do all the data analytics you want to, but all it takes is one half of watching Freak play when he's hot like this to know stardom is in his future.
And for Georgetown, we've got Hodges. And it's Joseph in at the center position.
And while the Longhorns don't have any college titles in men's basketball, they have yet to even make it to the final game of the tournament. You get the feeling it's just a matter of time.
Here's Ford, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, you know, the Longhorns have won a lot of conference titles over the years. Their conference isn't known as a basketball.
Teams changing it up here. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
And while there is a little bit of distance between the two teams, one big run could close the gap in a hurry.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. In order to hold on to this lead, they'll need to keep going to Freak to get things working for them offensively. This play in the second half of this game, critical.
Smooth. He's in a power forward. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then it's Turner. And it's Doherty in at the small forward. And for Georgetown, Warren is out there with Price. Then there's Hudson. And it's Trice. And it's Randolph in at the 2 guard. The shot's good from Smooth.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there. Exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
There's the pick. Now here's Trice. Edwards defending. Here's Randolph. Off target from outside.
Well, there have been a lot of great players out of Georgetown over the years. Most of them big men, but don't forget about Allen Iverson. He might just be the most popular former Hoya of all time.
Trice passes to Hudson. Randolph against Ellis. Randolph can't get that one to fall. Longhorns leading by 12. Edwards with it.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Out to the right wing. Here's Smooth, and Texas tacks on 2 more.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Trice dishes to Randolph. The 17-footer. No good from Hudson.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Edwards can't hit. Georgetown trails by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Trice has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the Hoyas with some changes. And then for Georgetown, Hudson's checked in for Hodges. Warren comes in for Nelson. And it's Wilson in for Gonzalez. Smooth, he's in at the 4 spot. Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then there's Doherty. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Longhorns leading by 8. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Harkless. And Doherty kicks to Freak. Rebounded by Hudson.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
Now the feed to Freak. Kicks it out to Ellis. Here's Turner. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. 9 points for Miles Turner.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
1:14 left here in the second half. Picked him clean. And they're on the break. Here's Wilson. Hoyas moving the ball around. Here's Hudson. Connects on the 17-footer.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
54 seconds left in the second half. Ellis, the pass to Edwards. And Doherty kicks to Freak. It's hauled in by Warren.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The shot by Harkless, no good.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on it and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot on.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and now we've got the intentional foul. 30 seconds left here in the second half of the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And that misses, and no second shot coming to him this time. Now the Hoyas with it. They trail by 6.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
And that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Here's Trice.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
And an intentional foul right there. And he's unable to get anything at the line this time. He feeds it to Hudson. Warren kicks to Price. Trice. So the Longhorns win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and the Texas Longhorns.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. They've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. Kaminsky out there with Deck. And it's Evans in at the power forward position.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Passes it to Smooth. To the inside, Doherty. Decker with the rebound.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
Here is Edwards. The feed to Doherty. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Pass to Decker. There's the screen. Pick up by Hill. Decker kicks to Hawkins. He feeds it to Hill. Edwards against Hawkins. Here's Decker. And there are the Badgers with another bucket. A platoon swap here for Texas. And so it's Texas with it, and Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the power forward.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Badgers?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Decker kicks to Hill. 1:57 left here in the first half of the game.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Peyton, he's checked in for Hill. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Texas trails by 5. Edwards passes to Doherty. Out to the right wing. Here's Smooth. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's the Badgers with the ball. They're on a